Hi everyone, I hope you're all staying safe and well out there and keeping those masks on when you go out and washing your hands a lot. It's what we all have to do now, so I hope you're all doing that and I hope you're all staying safe. I've got my gorgeous Lesley Carol with me today, especially for her auntie Tony, because she hasn't been on for a while. Have you, darling? Oh, she's been playing with her bunny. She's a Saskia sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and she's one of two Saskias that I've got. And I'm going to change her today into these little dungarees, little denim dungarees, and it's got birds and flowers all over it. Really cute. And it's got a little onesie that goes underneath, which is cream with pink flowers, two different shades of pink and some green leaves. I'm going to put some little plain pink socks on her and some little navy blue and white stripy trainers. They've got little stars on the bottom, so I'm going to pop that on her just to keep her warm because it's pretty chilly here in the UK. There we go, darling. Let's take Bunny away. And Mummy, get your socks off. And I wanted to start a new tag today because I was thinking about my pets that I've had. Come on, sweetheart. There she is. Hope you're seeing her all right. You're looking the other way now. Undo your pretty dress. Take her summer dress off. Yeah, I was thinking about my pets that I've had and all the funny things that they do, that pets do. For instance, our Chloe now, she's a right bossy boots, and she has certain things that she does at certain times a day. She sleeps in my chair first thing in the morning, and in the afternoon she sleeps in her box. And she actually go and sit by her box until you go and sit down in there, in the sitting room. And then she get in her box and she looks at you enough to say, right, you're in the right place. And then, there we go, sweetheart. Let's get this off. Really need to change your onesie, don't I? You've had this one on for ages. Let me just pause you and I'll get you a clean, get her a clean. I've got her a clean onesie. You're going to look at everybody, darling. Yeah, and then in the evening, after tea, she'll go and sit by the sofa, and you have to move her blanket onto the sofa, and she gets up onto the sofa because that's her spot for the evening. And she'll sit there until you do it. You know, she's bosses you about, right, I'm here now, I'm there now, I'm there. You know, and she moves you around the house, basically, around the sitting room. So, you know, she's a real bossy thing. She really is. And we've had other dogs that have done kind of funny things. Our first dog was called Rascal, and he was a tricolour Sheltie, and he had this funny habit of walking backwards and sneezing 3 times. He did that every morning when you got up. He would do that to say hello to you. And he loved polo mints. My dad used to feed him polo mints. He loved them. There we go, darling. That's better, isn't it? That's better, sweetheart. Should we turn you over on... Oh, no, it should be all right in a minute. Right, and you know, he was a lovely little dog. He really was. And he used to have that habit. He did that all the time. And then we had our little Cavalier King Charles Odie, and he had a habit, and the way he used to sleep was he used to sleep right up close to Conrad, and he would literally lay on his head. I'll pop a picture on to show you. Now, if he wasn't that close to Conrad, he wouldn't sleep. So that's what he used to do. He used to get up like that. I mean, not during the night, obviously. He was downstairs, but with his brother. But during, you know, the afternoon or whatever, during the weekend, he would always sleep like that. He would never sit separate from Conrad. He was always like a limpet on the side of his head. But Conrad didn't mind. He was a sweet little dog, really sweet little dog. So that was kind of his habit. And when we had our cat Tigger and we were living up in the Outer Hebrides, it fits you nicely, sweetheart, doesn't it? It's a pretty little outfit. I love this. I think I got this from Next last year. Is it Next? I'm sure it's Next. Let me have a little look and see. Is it on the bottoms? Yeah, Next. Yeah, I really like this. I don't usually like denim on little girls, but this is a nice little set, isn't it, darling? Here she is. Hope you're seeing her okay. You seeing her all right? You look as if you are. Let's pop her socks on. Yeah, our cat, when we lived up in the Hebrides, he roamed free. He loved it up there, and in fact he didn't come back with us. He went missing, and we tried everything to find him, but he decided he was going to stay there. I didn't blame him, really. It was a lovely place. And but both my boys were at school there. That's the first school Conrad actually went to, and his elder brother was at the school. And every day when they were coming home from school, I would go up in my window, my bedroom window, and watch them coming down the road, because I could see them. I could see the school from my house, and I could watch them coming home. Well, every evening, our cat Tigger used to be there at the crossing, the zebra crossing where the children came across, and I'd see him appear from wherever he'd been during the day, and he would wait, sit and wait at the crossing for my two boys to come out of school. No kidding. He'd sit there. Come on, sweetheart, let's pull your back things up. There you go. Let's get your straps over. There she is, sweet girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he would wait for them, and all the other children coming out of school used to pet him. And then as soon as he saw my two come out of school and they give him a pat, he followed them home. And all three of them used to come home together. And it was just so lovely that he used to wait for them like that every night. There you go, sweetie. These straps are way too long, as they always are. But the jeans fit her nicely, don't they? There she is. Hope you're seeing her all right. Lovely little jeans. And I thought I'd do pink socks with it. And I'm going to pop her... Let's just lighten her up a bit. I'll pop her little shoes on. But yeah, really strange thing, I thought, for a cat to do. He acted very dog-like, I think. So I'd be interested to hear if your pets had any strange habits like that at all, because I'm sure they're just like us. They all have habits. There we go, darling. She looks very boyish, doesn't she? There's her little shoes. little trainers. We call them trainers here. And I'll just give her hair a brush. Yeah, I'll be very interested to hear if any of your animals had similar quirks. Just give her hair a bit of a brush. Put a bit of spray on it. Yeah, animals are funny, just like humans, aren't they? They all have their own personalities and do things, you know, just like we do. And I thought it'd be a good tag because I know a lot of you out there have either got pets or had pets. And those of you that have recently lost them, I know some of you have. I know it's hard, but sometimes it's nice to talk about them like that, all their little idiosyncrasies. Let's give her a little quiff today. A bit of a curl. There you go, darling. And you can have your rabbit back. And she's got a nice little denim dress on, hasn't she? There she is. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing her today. I'll just back up a bit so you can see her in her lovely outfit. Isn't that gorgeous on her? Let's get Rabbit out of the way for a minute so everybody can see it. It's a really sweet little outfit. Really like it. Thank you all for your lovely comments and your good wishes for Elena, who won my secret giveaway. I always like to do secret giveaways because I know that one of my subs that comments and watches regularly win. And Elena, I've posted off your prize, so I hope you like it. So let me know when you get it. Yeah, and I'm glad you enjoyed seeing the hedgehogs. We think at the beginning of it, that little one, when I meant new baby hedgehog, I didn't mean just been born. I meant a different one, and perhaps I should have put different. We think it was a different baby hedgehog because it was smaller than the one we're normally watching. But yeah. Thank you all for watching and commenting. You know how much I appreciate it, and I love you all out there for it. Mwah! Love you, ladies and gentlemen.